spoken to you
for a while.
Yeah, for a while since you was with
Frank Warren.
Frank, yeah. I missed the whole Mick Hennessy chapter.
Yeah.
Glad to have. Huh?
Why is that? Why did you miss that?
I think they're very good at getting the information out. I mean, obviously Ambrose has contacted us and told us it's a great opportunity to come and sit in your house. Wonderful house, lovely house it is as well. An interview ahead of the fight with Brandon Gonzalez. Yeah. Big, massive fight. Before we get there, how's training gone?
Training's gone good, man. For once, for a long time, man. I've had a good 8 weeks knowing my opponent. So it's been nice that I can study him and work on certain things in the gym. So yeah, it's been nice, man. But training's gone good. As I said, I'm injury free, mentally right now, and I need big occasions like this to get me going, and I'm just feeling good, man.
You haven't had a big occasion like this for a while, not since 2011.
Yeah.
That infamous night at the O2 in London. Yeah. Tell me about the fights. I think there's been 8 since, is that right?
I've had a good run. I've had a good run since then. I think, it's been 8. I won the European title, I've defended it a couple of times. Then I won the WBC silver. I'm boxing some decent names that's been there, boxing for world titles, but I lost at the last hurdle, and some decent names, but not the names that's going to get me recognised by the boxing world, really, and maybe the venues I've been boxing at, people ain't been taking me seriously, if I'm being real. So yeah, no, I've had a good run. I've had 8 good wins, defending against decent opposition. But now this is the time. This is my year. And this is a massive fight. Brandon Gonzalez, a final eliminator, to box the winner of Froch Groves. It's my time, and this is exactly what I need. This part of my career is a massive fight like this.
Tell me about Brandon. What do you know about him as a fighter? Have you looked through his?
Yeah, literally, he's unbeaten,
18
man.
fights unbeaten. Yeah,
he's unbeaten. American. And he's a good fighter. He's records 18-0 with 1 draw. He drew with the unbeaten South African Oosterhuizen. But a lot of people thought he won. And if you watch it,
fight before last, right?
Yeah, and if you watch it, he should have won. He started the battle. He started the fresher, but he died from round 6 onwards. He died. He's never done a scheduled 12-rounder. He's never done 12 rounds.
Even though a lot of his fights have gone a distance, though, right? He's not a prolific knockout specialist.
No, he ain't. The last couple years, he's only stopped 1 or 2. Last 4 or 5 fights, he ain't stopped no one. But you can't take that for granted. Trust me. When you get in there with them small gloves and no head guard, it's totally different.
So what's his strength? What's in his arsenal? It's not knockout power, so is it?
No, it's nice power. I think he's got decent power. He must have decent power. He boxes well. He puts his shots together nice. He's got fast hands. He's got good feet. But I've seen two Brandon Gonzalez. I've seen one that's coming forward and likes to have a fight, and I've seen one that's half on the back foot trying to box.
Who are you prepared for?
Both. We've, as I say, me and Jim, for once, well, for a long time, I've been getting 3 and 4 weeks notice of who I'm boxing, but this time round I've had a good 8 weeks, so it's been nice to study, go in the gym and work on different things. So me and Jim, I've got it all covered. We've got it covered.
Watching you and Jim interact today, and I've seen it over the years, you guys have got a great relationship. Has there ever been periods where that's been tested? You've maybe looked to field and thought, is this right for me? Should I move on? Or have you always been comfortable where you are?
No, I've always been comfortable where I am. Like, me and Jim have got a special bond. Like, and you need that. And yeah, over the years I've had opportunities to go other places, and people have asked me to want to go different places, to different trainers, but it's not that I'm comfortable with Jim, it's just that I know he's the best. And I've been around to a lot of gyms and seen how different trainers work. And Jim's just right for me, like just the way he trains. And like I say, man, it's about training me hard and working on different things, but the bond we've got as well. And I think you need that in boxing. If you want to go to the very, very top, I think you need that special connection with your trainer. And I've got it, so there's no need to change it.
You're ranked by WBO, IBF, but not the WBA and the WBC. You're hoping that changes after this fight? I mean, I know that the immediate focus is the IBF.
Well, that's it. As I said, I've got a final eliminator. final eliminator. So for the world title, I think in the last WBC ratings I was ranked number 2.
Oh, right, okay.
But I think they've took me out.
I didn't see your name when I checked just before I came.
Crazy. So I don't know how they work it, to be honest. But as I say, we're just gonna see. Let me just win this fight, and then I've got options. Because people think I've got to go down the IBF route, but obviously this is a final eliminator to box winner Frocham Groves, and that's a massive fight. It's a big fight, and I think it's a fight. It's a fight that people want to see. The winner of them two. It's massive domestically. It's crazy, and it's for a world title. So
I've heard various different opinions from you on who you think's gonna, well, not who you think's gonna win the fight, but how you think the fight's gonna play out. Talk to us. How do you think that fight's gonna be?
I think it's a fight of 2 halves. I honestly do. I think 6 rounds. Within the 6 rounds, I think it's Groves' fight. It goes past 6 rounds. It's Froch's fight. So it's a difficult one to call.
You always smile when you talk about them two.
No,
you want a piece of both, don't you?
The thing is, I am going to get a piece of both. Trust me. I win this fight, and it's there. It's either they give the belt up, and I fight for the vacant world title, or they have to fight me. So, yeah. But the fight's interesting. It's intriguing, and do you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome.
You're not the main event on that bill, but it's still a pretty massive bill to be on. I mean, does that matter to you?
Nah, listen, I'm chief support. It don't matter where. Listen, if I was the first fight on the bill, it don't matter. I'm boxing at Wembley Stadium in front of 8,000 people. And once I deal with Brandon Gonzalez, I'll be topping my own bill against the winner of them two. So it don't bother me. Listen, I'm a prize fighter. I'm getting paid. Boxing at Wembley. That's all that matters.
You ever see that happening when you turned pro? 2009?
Oh boy, listen, I'm an ambitious boy, and I dream big. So yeah, I suppose, man, I wanna listen in my next fight. I wanna go beyond this. Do you know what I'm saying? So we'll just see where it goes.
When you look at the state of the, super middleweights at the moment, Sakio Bika, Andre Ward, and all the rest of them. Who else do you think are the standout fighters, and maybe those you'd like to have?
Obviously, Andre Ward's probably the standout.
Marquee.
Yeah, he's a standout. But I'm willing to fight any of them. As I say, man, I'm taking one fight at a time. And the first stop is Brandon Gonzalez. So let me get rid of him first, and then we move on.
Straight down the lens, and a word to your fans.
Just thank you for keeping supporting. I appreciate it. I won't let you down, trust me. I say, you've got your tickets to Wembley Stadium. You're in for a hell of a show. So I look forward to it, man. Keep supporting, and the future is bright. Trust me.
How integral has Ambrose Mendy been in getting you to where you are now, and just being in your corner? Really, he's a man with a wealth of experience.
Of course, listen, Ambrose is a main part of Team Chunky. He's an intelligent man. He's been in boxing for a long time. Do you know what I'm saying? We're going back to the 80s, and he was the manager for years with Nigel Benn. So he knows his stuff. And it's just nice to have him there. As I say, man, he's an important part of Team Chunky. So it's good. As I say, man, we keep this small. Team Chunky is small. Do you know what I'm saying? I've got me, my coach, mum, dad, and Ambrose, and that's it. I've got no hang-alongs. I've got no cling-ons. I don't have it. I don't need no new friends. That's my team. We're going away. We're going all the way, and that's it.
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
To be a mandatory challenge to the IBF champion, whoever that may be, Carl Fox Groves, we'll be prepared with the lesson.
very good opponent, Brandon Gonzalez. I beat the American boxer, top fighters. So I'm pleased with the performance. I want to go and watch it, but I'm pleased with it. People getting texts and phone calls, they're saying it looks good, so it must be good. So I'm pleased with it, man. I'm pleased with the Froch. I'm pleased with the Froch win as well. Boxed extremely well, and he deserves credit. A lot of credit.
So you haven't had a chance to see the stoppers back?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. So I'm looking forward to getting home and watching.
James, do you think you would handle Carl better than George did tonight?
Yeah, I do. I've always said I'm all wrong for Carl Froch. I've always said that. Styles make fights, and I'm all wrong for him, but it's his time tonight, so I'm going to let him enjoy it. You've got to give the man credit. I've got huge respect for him, huge respect. But when we fight, I'm very, very confident of beating him. I've done my part of the deal, and Eddie Hearn needs to do his part of the deal, and keep the world title fight.
You've had some very good performances over the years, James. You've had some very good performances over the years, gold medal. Would you say that's your best professional performance?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, winning the British title and the European title, my 9-12 fight, but that on a massive stage, performing like that, it has to be. It has to be against a world-class opponent as well. If you're getting this guy's trained by Virgil Hunter, done hundreds of rounds with Andre Ward, they kept him going about, and he mixes with the best. So I'm very pleased with it, but I don't want to sound like a parrot, because that's what it seems like I'm sounding like, but I've been boxing injured. Since I won the European title, was like, I don't know, what was that, 2.5 years ago, I've been boxing injured. I had a knee, I had a problem with my knee, then I tore my groin, I had something called Gilmore's groin. So for about 2.5 years, I've been fighting injured. So I've just been getting through fights and winning and getting paid, if I'm being brutally honest.
James, you spoke before this fight about how you nearly gave up. You was fighting in some pretty unglamorous places.
Yeah.
How do you sum up a journey from where you were then in Kent and shopping centres to where you are now?
Unbelievable. What can I say? Like I say, man, I've got to pick up Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, and Sky Sports. And yeah, it's just unbelievable, man. From going boxing in a shopping centre to Wembley Stadium, it was unbelievable. 80,000 people. And as I say, man, it was my homecoming, because I'm literally two miles down the road. So it was unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
You were such a big name after the Olympic gold. Do you feel that you've gone back and done it again now through doing that journey?
I think so. I think so. And obviously, being on Sky Sports and being with Matchroom, it helps. It does help. So yeah, I think I have.
Would that punch have floored you?
Listen, if anyone gets hit on the chin like that, you've got to get hurt, you want to go down, of course, but I wouldn't get in that position to be hit with one of the big swinging right hands, trust me.
Is there any doubt on your part? You're obviously mandatory challenging now, but they could take unification of the IBF.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried the way Froch was talking. But we just have to see, as I say, I've done my part of the deal. When I stand with her, we had a discussion, I've done my part of the deal. So now it's time for him to deliver. And I think he will. Obviously there's Carl Froch, a massive fight. I love that fight. But there's the WBC as well. Remember I ranked number 2, I'm not too sure what's happening there, so I'm going to have to speak to him. But that's the fight I want. With me and Froch. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable fight.
Do you expect George to come in for a rematch with you now to try and get yourself back on track?
He's got that many elbow. I don't need him. That's it. I'm moving on my career. He had his chance for the rematch. He didn't take it a couple of years ago. And now it's my time. It's my time.
Do you think you're that hot like eventually?
What, me and Coach? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Obviously with the rivalry and yeah, I think the rivalry, of course. Like the rivalry goes back years, don't it? From when we were kids, so it's always there. Go back to. But listen, let's be real. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. And he will come back, and he probably will win a world title. So.
Jim, how do you set up trying to beat Carl Froch?
James basically, I've got precocious son and the chip we put together. It's that same as James is like about getting on top of it. And also just from a training perspective, what he said earlier, boxing is all about styles. And you know, wouldn't give the game plan away because obviously, but if you see what James is capable of doing, people haven't seen our physically. You know, he's got an amazing talent. And what he said there against Carl Ware, just give it simple, because of James' hand speed, where Carl carries his hands, James is faster, Groves is fast, but James is faster than Groves. And anyone who carries their hands down, you need to know whatever you want, whatever you're talking. His hand speed is amazing, and he's got such a fast right jab that literally, you know, he could dominate fights just on the jab. And with Carl, he ain't got his hand up, it'd be very nightmare for him. And the thing I want to make a point of as well is people don't realise James can punch. People think he can't punch. And it's gone around. As he said to you earlier about what's injured, I've seen him he's done some good fights in the gym with big guys on. And the other thing with James as well is he ain't like some fighter who could just do it for 5 or 6 rounds. He spars 15 rounds, he's there for the full journey. So they can't bring him into the later rounds like they was trying tonight, I think, with George. He's a full icon, he's the real ticket. He's right where he needs to be. And I'd be very, very confident, very confident.
What was your view of the stoppage? Obviously, Virgil Van was having a bit of a scream up and everything.
Yeah, listen, Virgil weren't taking punches. That boy was hurt, mate. That boy was hurt. The guy didn't complain. The guy didn't complain one bit.
Jim, how would you assess Groves' tactics?
Tonight?
Yeah.
It was interesting because people was asking me before the fight who I thought would win, and I got it right. Because I thought it would be sensational. James thought Groves would win. And I said, but I just thought in the first 6 rounds, if Groves was going to win, he was going to win in spectacular fashion. When he said the other day, he was looking at the 3rd round and that. But Carl Froch, you've got to give him with all the time. He's got a machine, he's got an engine, he's a true soldier, and he was a lot better in the build-up, a lot calmer, more relaxed, climbed into the ring with a smile on his face, and with no anger. And he boxed off, he boxed really calm and cool, and then I was just running with his tank of George was going to empty. And I was saying to people sitting with me, if the straight right hand's going to be the damaging shot, Froch, every time he threw it, he landed, and that was the shot that finished it as well. So, but I mean, that was, as James said, that was a big shot, and fight over.
Hard work, dedication. Hard work. Dedication. Hard work. Dedication. And that's what we stick to.